Okay, so this is gonna be this. Sorry, there's a cat in the background. This is gonna be a tutorial. Oh, where am I streaming? Why am I live? Where am I live? Am I not live on my main channel right now? Dopey, get out! Sorry, the cat. You know, I might. Oh, I am live on my gaming channel. Okay, cool beans. We're gonna stop that and restart. Okay, so you want to make videos like me. I don't know why you do, but that's a good choice. I am a good icon, in my opinion. Um, it's really simple. I make mostly Minecraft videos, right? So let me just pull up the stream on my phone, make sure it's working. One sec, guys. Okay, I think I'm live. I'm not sure. Sorry for the inconvenience. Anyways, right. So we're in Minecraft. We are in Minecraft. And now, what are we doing in Minecraft? I don't know. We just recorded a video. Um, I, I am streaming on no hours of sleep, by the way. So sorry if that's very obvious. I don't know. So what we're gonna do is quickly. I think I'm on the wrong game version, but that's fine. So this video is pretty much gonna be about the greenhouse that I concocted. Oh, how did I go into first person view? Weird. Let me just open that up again and see what happened. Okay, cool. So we want to pretty much just finish up the greenhouse time lapse. So we're gonna swap to 50 FOV. Like, let me just send this live stream to S Moneybags. Okay, cool. And because we need oh my fuck, we need S Money's. We need S Money to watch this. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna set our FOV to around 50, because if it's really high, it's tacky. And then in our shader pack settings, we're going to go to camera, world blur, and then depth of field. And that just adds a little bit of good flair to it, I guess. So if you're really close to an object, let me just give you an example. Like it blurs the background, which is it's a really good feature, I think. So yeah, just camera, world blur, and FOV blur. And that's all you need for now. And now to finish up the rest of the time lapse, we gotta add the camera paths and stuff. But first thing I'm gonna add is a time lapse, and I'm gonna make it around. I don't know if this is all progress of. It looks like it's mostly progress of the build, but it seems that this was a recording where everyone was like hanging out. So I did get very distracted in this time lapse, so I'm not sure if I can fully finish the build. Maybe I'll just export like the first little bit, because I don't know where I start goofing off and where I stop. Do I get any progress on the build, actually? Okay, I do. We're gonna have to get multiple renders of this then. So yeah, so we're gonna add a time lapse. We're just gonna decide on a time. I want this time lapse to be relatively quick, so I'm gonna go with 15 seconds, maybe. That should be fine. 15 seconds, and then we're gonna add our camera paths. So we're gonna click camera. We're gonna select an angle where we can see everything. And I have to decide whether or not I want this to be a still shot or somewhat moving. So we're gonna add a camera path. Right click it, change it from smooth to linear. And then we're gonna click our halfway point. Maybe we will swap angles around here, and then another not time lapse, camera path. And then my voice keeps cracking because I'm so tired. Last camera path we'll put here. Okay, and then we'll keep it smooth. I just need the first one to be linear, so it's more subtle that way, I guess. And then there we go. We got our moving, living, and breathing camera path. It's not... Okay, it just crashed. Yeah, we'll export it because we know it works. But yeah, that's the basics of it. I swear I did more time lapses. That's so weird. Okay, we're just gonna wait for it to relaunch. Sorry for this stupid ass. This was supposed to be like an editing tutorial. I didn't expect to be in a replay mod, but it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna go to our replays again. Do I not have the rest of the recording? That is so weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you the export settings, and then we can swap game versions or whatever real quick. So file, export video. This is the real gold. So you want to keep. We're just gonna wait for it to load here. You want to keep the frames to 30, and I know that sounds weird, but 30 frames a second is fantastic for time lapses. You don't even notice it's 30 frames per second because the video is so fast. Like, you could even do 24 frames. It doesn't matter. We'll keep the resolution at 1080p, and we don't want to record the audio this time, but whatever. And we'll use maximum bitrate. Nah, we don't really need to. And then we'll just name it real quick so we know where to find it. We're gonna call it Greenhouse Part 1, and then keep it in our documents for now. There we go. So, well, that's exporting. I'm just gonna ask, who's watching this right now? Can someone comment? Can someone just like send a chat or anything? I just want to know who you are, that one other person. Or not. Okay. This is exporting now. Shouldn't take too long. Unfortunately, it does take a little bit of time if you're doing something else in the background. For example, I'm in OBS, which is fascinating, absolutely fascinating. 451. That is a good amount of frames, you know. Still 16 seconds left. I might hop into Discord and it's Esmony. Good night. All right. You didn't know I was live? Oh, this poor guy. Anyway, we are done here. So that's the basics to the camera paths. I believe there's more recordings on a different game version. So we're gonna swap to 1.20.10 because I think I accidentally recorded some of the time lapses on that version, which is so annoying. It is so annoying. Okay, we get Esmony in the chat here. Yeah, so I don't know why I swapped game versions like that, but it's okay. That's okay. So if we look at our replays, it's the same version, bloody balls. So we are on 1.21.11, which means we're gonna change our camera settings and stuff again. I might delete the 1.21.10 version just for convenience. And I know this is supposed to be a tutorial. I know, but just bear with. Just bear with for the time lapses, and then we'll get right into the editing process. Hello, Esmony. You should be in bed, but I bet you want to sleep to my my stream anyway. I bet that's really comforting. Okay, cool. We got all the time lapses here. So 22 minutes, 18 minutes, and 50 seconds. We know the 50-second one is going to be the cinematic, and I'll show you guys how to do that in a sec. But for now, we're going to finish up with the time lapses, and goodness golly gracious, let's check the endpoint, and it's mostly built, I guess. We just gotta decide on an angle that works well. So first thing we're gonna do is change our FOV around 50, and then I don't really like the lighting right now, so we're gonna also override, what was it, time, and then just make it like, maybe like make it midday or something like that. just so we can see it better. And then there we go. I kind of want to remove the beacon though. That's really annoying. I wonder if we can. Game mode creative. Oh my goodness, look at us. Can we actually remove it for the time lapse? Oh, look at that. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's working for me right now. That's so funny. I wonder what skin the replay. Oh, what the hell is? That's trippy. That is really trippy. Okay, if we're able to remove this beacon fully, that would be fantastic. It's kind of a lot of work though. I wonder if this will actually work. Let's finish it up here. Almost done. Almost done, guys. We lost one person watching. I don't blame them. This is kind of boring. And they're not learning anything, are they? Okay. This actually works. That's crazy. Okay, and then we're gonna go back into F1. Wait, what was it? How do I change my game mode spectator? Okay. It actually worked. I wonder if it will stay like that. No, it doesn't. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, block override. Can I just copy and paste that? Okay, cool. We can. I had no idea you could do that. Okay, so we're gonna add our time lapse. We're gonna make it around. I don't want to make it too long. We're gonna do 15 seconds like we did last time. And camera paths, we're just gonna change that. Maybe we'll make it like going up like that, I guess. So camera, I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter. We only got one person watching, which is kind of sad, but oh, I am not one person. Oh well, doesn't matter. Ugh. Okay, let's just give this a quick play. Make sure it's okay. That works. Give it a quick export. Goodness. Yeah, so this is the basics of like how I make time lapses. In terms of editing, I don't really have oh, change the frame rate to 30. We're gonna call it Greenhouse 2. In terms of editing, I'll get to that in a sec. In the meantime, you guys watched the game last night? I know it's just me. Look at that build though. I am so good at freestyling my builds. It's not even funny, man. Look how good that looks. Look how fantastic. Look how professional that looks. You'll generally see this kind of thing on like Hermitcraft or something like that. But yeah, I'm happy with the glass placement on this build in general. Like I know, see there's like stairs with a little gap. I think that's fine, really. I don't know what was with me, but I used to hate little gaps in my builds like that. I would think that everything had to be covered in a way. Anyway, we got that time lapse done, so we're gonna quickly finish up the second to last one. I know this is kind of a boring process, but it does pay off in the end. This is the overall interior, if I remember correctly. So if we just skip past, yeah, we got all our vines and grass and stuff like that. So we're going to override FOV, override time. We're going to change it to around daytime so we can see it better. And then what I might do for this time lapse is actually do a little bit of a roll on the camera just to make things interesting. So we're going to start from over here, maybe get a little bit of the doorway in it, and then we're going to add time lapse. We're going to make this one maybe 15 seconds as well. Seems like a reasonable amount of time. So add a keyframe, 15 seconds. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. And then camera, let's do this. And then we're going to change it to a linear path. And then what we want to do is like somewhat zoom in on it. And then click another camera path like that. So linear, we're going to swap to linear, perfect. And then last thing we're gonna do is change the roles. So if we just right click this, we can change the role, and we're gonna change that to around maybe 20. Maybe 20. So if we just let it play out, it'll roll like that. I really like that actually. What we're gonna also do real quick is add a block override. Oh, my whole camera is rolled. Oh, that is trippy. Okay, this is a really boring part, but it makes the time lapses better if there's no obstructions like this massive ass beacon. That's the thing about these beacons. Oh my goodness, someone stop watching immediately. I can't even keep one guy on, man. I can't keep one person watching. I can't keep one person watching. I don't know why my camera is so... This is so weird. Anyway. Bear with. I'll show you guys some more cool tech in a sec. There we go. And then game spectator. Perfect. And then we're gonna copy and paste that block override to the end of the time lapse. And that should just be it for now. Greenhouse 33, we'll call it. It's a good little time lapse, I think. I think an interior shot would be better, actually, now that I look at it. But you editing or playing? Right now, I'm editing the time lapse. So I'll be editing in a sec. Don't worry. We have to wait for this boring ass time lapse to export. And there we go, perfect. And we do have one more, unfortunately. I know it's a little bit of a boring segment, but we'll get through it. Okay, so we want a little bit of a cinematic with this one. What we'll do is we'll override FOV and then change name tags. We're not going to render them anymore. We just want to get a basic. Let's also override the time. We want it like maybe sunset time. Ooh, I really like how the sun is kind of like peeking out of the roof like that. We'll definitely keep some of that, and I think my shaders need to be turned up a bit. Oh, we're only on medium graphics. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna change that real quick. Okay, very high. Oh, that looks beautiful, actually. I don't know why I wasn't playing on the... Oh, I know why I wasn't playing on those graphics. It's kind of laggy. Okay, we're gonna stop rendering the players as well, just because I want a full, uncut, beautiful time lapse. And you know what? We are gonna export it in 4K too. So yeah, I might change my FOV back to a bit of 50. Slow the camera's speed down to 0.1. Center our target, and we are going to add an element camera. We're not going to add any time lapses for this segment. We're going to put it to 8 seconds in. So let's just see how that looks. Okay, we're going to swap to linear just because otherwise it does do some unnecessary speed ramps, which I do not like. I'm not a big fan, I know. We got the ray traced voxels here. We also want to, on our video settings, we want to change our camera to do some nice depth of field blur. That will just give us a smidge more realism in a way. So we might do it from, let's say we wanted to get an angle of the exterior of the castle too. Let's just do it from here. Yeah, that's a good view, I think. So we'll add a keyframe. Linear. Again. We'll not make it as long this time. Add a camera path. Swap back to linear. And then we want to get some of that castle in there. So we're gonna get a nice camera path here, swap to linear. And then there. Okay, so we're on linear on both of them. So there we go. That should be enough for the cinematics. I want to get an exterior shot just real quick, but unfortunately I don't want to do the block override again, which is so annoying. But I know I have to. I'm gonna lose this one other person watching. I'm sorry, dude. This is the boringest part. It's just destroying this beacon in creative mode. I know. Very fun stuff. So anyways, I appreciate whoever's watching, actually. Decided to tune into such a handsome guy's stream right now. Once we get this block overwrite done, we can actually start editing, which is the fun part. I'm not personally a huge fan of doing all the time lapses myself. I find them quite boring, in my personal opinion. Like, I know they look good and whatever. I find them so boring to edit. Unless I'm adding like some text overlays and masking, then it's just dull in my opinion. Alright, so we're gonna hop back to spectator, which leads us in this menu. And then we're gonna get an exterior shot. We're gonna change the block override and we're gonna put it all the way in the end. And then from this side we wanna get like a nice, oof, the zombies are burning, that's kinda ugly, but it's fine for now. We're gonna get a nice linear, smooth camera path. And then that's kind of annoying. We'll zoom in with the camera, change that to linear as well, and then what we're gonna do is change the roll to -20. I think that will look cool. And then we're also gonna change the FOV. So we're gonna go to FOV. Our start point is gonna be here. We're gonna keep it at 45. And then this one is going to change all the way to, let's do a higher FOV actually, maybe like 110. We're going to see how that looks. That's hot. That's really good. A little bit of a dolly shot. I might turn off entities just for this. And then the time of day, I kind of want to be like sunset now that I think about it. So override time. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, this looks pretty cool so far, I would say. The only problem is like the time I want to keep the same. Block override. And then the time here, I'm gonna change it to like daytime. We just kind of want God rays in our build. And then we're gonna copy and paste that time zone. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so that should be it. If I export it now, We're gonna use maximum bitrate and just export this as greenhouse 4.5, whatever, sure. I'm just gonna quickly make sure everything looks good. 1,000 frames, really? This is 1,000 frames. It's kind of laggy. I'm not sure if I like that camera angle right there. That's a good camera angle. The only problem is I kind of started building in this showcase. And I think that's my favorite, that little FOV shot. So yeah, that's the basics of how I do flashback. I'll show you guys how I edit now, which is the fun part. Not really, but it is relatively fun. So we'll close this for now. We don't need any more cinematics, thankfully, and then we're gonna open up DaVinci Resolve, my favorite, my absolute favorite. DaVinci Resolve has always been the best editor in the world. And, oh, I actually have water. Cool. Okay. So first step, I'm gonna put a timestamp in the video where I start editing like this, because I think most people know how to do flashback. Anyway, new project. We're gonna call it the greenhouse. Oh, we got Vinley MC in the chat. Oh, I love that, man. What's up, boy? Not much, man. I'm doing like a editing showcase or tutorial. I'm not really sure. I got a bunch of videos that I have to finish up. Okay, there's the lava video. I don't know if you remember that. We got the... So... What the hell was in that video? We're gonna add that though. Oh, it's such a nice build. And we're gonna add that. And we're gonna delete that. And which video is this? Gonna be filled with beautiful literature. Okay, we already finished that video, thankfully. I love it. Thank you, Atom. Okay, so once you get your media in the media pool, whatever, you also want to insert like music and stuff like that. So we're gonna go to new bin, and we're gonna just call it music. We're gonna double click the bin, and I have a separate folder on my computer where music is. I know, beautiful, right? So if we just drag this folder into the bin, ta-da! We got all our music. I know. So we got all 3 of our recordings, our music, and now we gotta import our time lapses that we just did, which is the fun part. So if we just select the greenhouses like that, there we go. We got all our time lapses, all our footage, and now comes the easy part. Not really the easy part, but we're just going to. Oh my goodness, that is kind of loud. Sorry guys. We're gonna import our footage like that, and select our clip. Is this DaVinci? Yeah, it's DaVinci. DaVinci is the best editor, man. If you're on CapCut, you swap immediately. DaVinci is so easy and it's free. CapCut is absolute dog shit. I mean dog shit. So we're gonna go to clip. We're gonna go to AI tools and then audio operations and ripple delete silence. Now if we zoom into our timeline, you're gonna notice there is kind of a bit of silence here. And we're just gonna delete it, man. We're gonna say goodbye to it. Actually, not on this recording. I might do it on the intro recording. Like, wait, did I import the same footage twice? Yeah, I think I did. Hold on, bear with. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. This one's a bit boring, so we're gonna clip audio operations, ripple delete silence. Now, we kind of want to delete as much silence as possible, so we're going to go with 42 frames. Pre-tail, we're going to scooch, and post-tail, we're also going to scooch up a bit. Threshold should be fine. Should be fine. Here we go. Now we got it. We got our little video snipped up like we should already. We're not going to worry too much about editing it right now. I mostly want to focus on getting the time-lapse done and making it look good. So we're going to put all 4 of our larger clips here, and we're going to give them a play. They look fantastic on their own, but I think this one's a bit fast. Actually, no, this one's kind of boring, to be fair. This one's quite boring. Wait, so we get progress done, we get the stairs done. We don't get anything else done until the very end, so we're gonna just shift delete it, ripple delete. So it should just get all the good parts that we want. Actually, that doesn't look great. We'll just delete this. We'll just shift delete this. Alright, let's give this a play. Yeah, good boy. Making it good. Alright, and now we're gonna give this one. This one's quite good, I think. I don't know if it's the best showcase of the greenhouse, but it's pretty good. The tilt looks nice, in my opinion, but I wish I got more interior shot. I'm just gonna shift delete that. And then we got the final showcase. Yeah, final showcase looking good. I kind of hate how that block has just been placed. That's kind of on my nerves right now. Just gonna shift delete that. Shift delete that. Down toward better angles. And then start at this. Oh my goodness, that's a bit too trippy. We might just cut it here, I think. Okay, so this is the time-lapse done. Looking good. I'm gonna figure out some music to put over it. I do have a lot of music. Most of them are copyright, which is awesome. But I'm not too worried about copyright. Yeah, maybe not this song. Okay, you know what? We'll find some more music. We like to find our music on Pixabay. Pixabay is an okay place to find music, but most of the time you will get copyrighted, which is awesome. We're gonna search for like cinematic piano. Just right click, just our spelling. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm happy with our selection already. Let's just download this music, drag it right into our timeline, and see how this looks. I think the song starts around here, so. I'm actually not happy with that. I might go with something like more upbeat. Here we go. Yeah, this is hard. We're not actually gonna add that music. I know. Shocker. We're just gonna go on SoundCloud and then Whatever song I like, I'll download. And I'll show you guys how to download songs too.
I love.
Are you kidding me? I'm getting ads. This is so hard. I think I'm gonna add that one. I don't know if I should though. What about this one? You know what? Generally, I think these are too long, these time lapses. I might just change the speed of all of them. So we're gonna go into speed change it to around. This one's too slow. This one's slow as hell. 200. There. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, that's more watchable in my opinion. This one as well, we're gonna change to maybe 250 speed. Pull the timeline a little bit. And there we go. Oh, I love that. That's really good. Until I place that darn leaf block. Okay, you know what? It's fine, right? It's fine. We'll shift delete it. And we're gonna adjust the speed of this anyway. I think. We might do around 85 frames a second. Timeline. And it's a bit choppy, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to effects. We're going to go to motion blur and add some of that. That's cool. Okay, this looks good. We got the time lapse sorted then. Is that the only time lapse that I had this recording? I don't think it was. So now we're gonna get into the actual chopping videos. So let's give it a listen. Oh boy, do I have some news for you? Wait, someone's on the server? Okay, we're gonna delete that. That's a terrible last recording. And we don't need that yawn either, do we? One sec. I'm just gonna check my YouTube channel. We don't need that either. Alright, we're in the server. Alright, we're in the server. Let me just change some of my video settings. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't sleep a wink last night. Okay, we're gonna cut it there. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't sleep a wink last night. I am I am so tired, man. Okay, and we're gonna cut it there. The audio's a bit weird, so we're gonna go to AI voice isolation. We're gonna change it to around the 50 point, and then that should cut out a lot of the background noise. I think for the intro, that's alright. Now we just need some background music. I might go to Pixabay again, and then just be like, well, fine. Actually, there might be some on YouTube Studio. So we just go up to Studio, audio library, and then we're gonna search up like, what is gonna be like, genre, I guess. What would it be? Ambient, I guess. It's gonna fire. That's cool. Let's check this one. I don't know if I like this. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, So we're gonna swap back. Wait, it's just listen to this one. That was ass. Okay, instead of ambient, maybe we can change the search filter to mood. No, it wouldn't be mood, it would be under genre. No, it'd totally be under mood. Sorry. Dramatic, calm. I guess calm is what we're looking for. Yeah. Yeah. Grandma got the money. Grandma got the stacks. If a grandma shoot you, you must spend tax. Okay, that was a fire freestyle. It sucks that I'm the only one to watch my stream. Lakina. See if Adam's on. Not too bad. This is kind of hard, this beat. Yeah. This beat's actually kind of hard. I'm wait for the drop. Ooh. Oh, we got someone in the chat. Oh, I'm sure how to pronounce that. Hamza. Hamza, nice for you to join. You've come to the wrong place, my friend. I'm not editing this whatsoever. Like, if you're here for an editing tutorial, man, I'm the wrong guy. I messed up way too much already. Anyways, we're gonna change this. We're gonna put all our music to my desktop, and then that way we can change it to our music. And then from there, we can post it into our editor. There we go, perfect, beautiful. And then we link the media to our music bin. Perfect. Okay, let's get those beats on. Hey, this beat is so hard, man. I can't. I just want to listen to this beat. I don't really want to edit anything at all. Anyways, okay. Let's go. We got lost where our songs were. If I just sort it by date, modify it. There we go. This works. If we can export our music from here now. So here we are. So I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't sleep a wink last night. I am so tired, man. I'm ridiculously tired. And the problem with that is I have work today. And when you're working on 0 hours of sleep, oh goodness, it's not a fun time. Anyway, look at this. Look at my greenhouse. It is beautiful. It's honestly gorgeous. There's still a couple things I'll add, but for now it looks... Wait, why is my... Also, who's in the server? Oh, Shades Gaming. Okay, so far it's not bad, right? One sec. My leaves should be fancy. Anyways, look how beautiful this is. It is beautiful. I'll admit that's a beautiful build. But this is a terribly unbeautiful recording. So we're gonna click the audio, high device selection, turn it to around 55. It's a good number for that. I should have done that before I clipped all the audio, but it's alright. We need a background noise, like a... Okay, this beat is so hard. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't sleep a wink last night. I am so tired, man. I'm ridiculously tired. And the problem with that is I have work today. And when you're working on 0 hours of sleep, golly goodness, it's not a fun time. You know what? We are too tired to edit. I'm gonna admit it. I am way too tired to edit. We're just gonna Control S save that, and we're gonna what are we gonna do? We're gonna make a beat. We're gonna make a fire busting song. Hey, dude, this is so hard. This is so hard. I love it. I'm not getting any subscribers. Fuck's sake. Okay, we're gonna create a song. Create empty project. Wait, did I download this properly? I'm gonna go to Cobalt Tools. I feel like I should stop streaming because this is no longer about editing. This is more about fun times. I really appreciate all the new viewers in the chat, but you guys gotta subscribe, man. You guys gotta put me on your subscription list. Cause I promise you, I am one of the goats. I'm coming up. I'm gonna be a great YouTuber, I promise. Okay, we're going to. I know this is stupid. Came for an editing tutorial, but I'm making beats now. I'm making music. Okay, we're gonna go voice audio track. We're going to turn the audio pitch to around 74%. Put it in project key effects. Add effect presets. We got our own little preset that we like. Studio vocals. Turn the reverb up. There we go. And then we're going to. Okay, we already got Space Maker. Okay, let's record a fire busting song. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah. Grandma's smoking too much packs. Now she's smoking had her rice. Grandma got all this money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to LA. Now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got that cake, cause she got a new face. Yeah. Grandma on my wrist, looking heavy. Grandma's so fat, and she make it bleed. Okay, that's enough of that. Just a stupid ass freestyle, and then what did I just? I want to hear what I recorded. Yeah. Grandma's smoking too much packs. Now she's smoking out that rice. Grandma got all this money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to LA. Now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, cause she got a new face. Yeah. Grandma on my wrist, looking happy. Grandma's so fat that she make me bleed. I know this sounds stupid as hell, but this could go somewhere. We could call this like Grandma Stacks or something. Grandma Packs. Because I know some of you may know that we already got a rap song about like my grandma being a gangster. It's called Grandma's Gang. We're just gonna give it a quick play for that one unlucky person that's watching the stream. I'm just gonna show you guys. Why is it not loading? Why are you not loading? Okay. We're just gonna try to. Anyways. Yeah. Grandma's smoking too much packs. Now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all this money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to LA. Now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, cause she got a new face. Yeah. Grandma on my wrist, looking happy. Grandma's so fat and she make it bleed. That's kind of stupid as hell, but it's also kind of hard. Okay, I'm gonna play Grandma's Gang for that one unfortunate guy. Hold on. Here we go, dude. Trust me, this is gonna be fire. Oh, I really feel bad for the one guy watching, but yeah. Dude, don't like my stream, dog.
Grandma keeps calling on my phone. Tell her grandma got that wristwatch covered in the stones. Yeah, I pull up to the crib in a whip made of chrome. Granny lit a blunt that she posted on her phone. Granny got the strap and she's sitting on her throne. Tat on her neck saying pay what you owe.
Listen how hard that is. Like, tell me that's not hard. I know I got 4 people watching. All 4 of you, you gotta tell me how hard that song is. Cause like, I can't think of a better song. I mean, in my opinion. It's so good. Anyways, we're gonna keep working on this. I know it says editing in the live stream, but whatever. Okay, let's give it a play. Yeah. Grandma's smoking too much packs. Now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all this money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to LA. Now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, cause she got a new face.
yeah. Grandma wrist, looking heavy. Grandma's so fat and she make it bleed, yeah.
That's kind of hard. If I just like zoom in to the audio tracks, I can make it echo a little bit better. So
Grandma's smoking too much ice, now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all in the money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to her lake, now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, and she got a new fade, yeah. Grandma wrist, looking heavy. Grandma's so fat, and she make it bleed, yeah.
why is it? Tell me why that's hard. Tell me why it's hard. Tell me why that's hard. Okay, what are we doing here in graphics EQ? I might make it more punchy with the BL driver, so we're gonna why is there one person watching? Why are you watching this? This is baloney. Okay, cover your ears.
Grandma's smoking too much ice, now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all in the money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to her lake, now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, and she got a new fade, yeah. Grandma wrist, looking heavy.
Okay, now we'll just add another track. We'll duplicate these ones, and then yeah, I'll duplicate the first one. We're gonna change the studio reverb and make it 100%. And then here we go.
Grandma's smoking too much ice, now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all in the money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to her lake.
Take a flight.
Grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, and she got a new fade, yeah.
Say,
Grandma wrist, looking heavy. Grandma's so fat, and
yeah, she make the wrist bleed. Grandma make the wrist bleed. Looking at me like she wanna see me going through the stream, yeah. I am on a stream. Come on, person watching, and you know it's fucking me. I'm on my phone account, that's what I'm saying.
Grandma's smoking too much ice, now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all in the money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to her lake, now that grandma on that lake. Grandma's smoking too much ice, now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma's smoking too much ice, now Grandma's smoking too much ice, now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all in the money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to her lake, now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, and she got a new fade, yeah. Grandma wrist, looking heavy. Grandma's so fat, and she make it bleed, yeah.
Grandma make the wrist bleed. Looking at me like she wanna see me going through the stream, yeah. I am on a stream. Come on, person watching, and you know it's fucking me. I'm on my phone account.
Grandma's smoking too much ice, now she's smoking out of racks. Grandma got all in the money, so she need to relax. Yeah, she flying to her lake, now that grandma on that lake. Now that grandma got her cake, and she got a new fade, yeah.
That's hard. That's absolutely. That's that is despicable. I'm gonna keep streaming till I get one more. I need another subscriber, man. I'm desperate. I need an even number. If I don't get an even number, I'm gonna fucking kill my. All right, so that's what we got so far, guys. That's what we got. I already know how many wolf packs are needed for each arc. I think the queen arc is 24. I might just swap up Uh,